these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Calm moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carlos, really running the best. Calm moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Calm moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of them, all in the same. Broke it, end of the month, flow, Joe, kill, mo, one.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line.
I wonder who won between Panthers and Gorilla.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017, and I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
They run with Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Cooper's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Bust through the tackle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now it's Hunt. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
I be forgetting who I actually have in this league.
Prescott now from the 50.
Oh, no.
And this is going to be incomplete. Breaking that one up.
It should have been a pitch.
Josh Norman.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Hot right
He
here.
only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
I'm in the program. I'm in the Jordan West Center right now. I'm about to come out when this game over with. Shit, that nigga playing Madden. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I'm in another party.
Now Thompson. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
What's wrong with his shit?
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. 3rd and 2, Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richardson.
Who is that?
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Fights through him, and now running right through him. And the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down, Prescott. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead right, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They run it here with Thompson. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
Come on, Lee.
Yellow.
That's what they would like to do.
Now Smith. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll have it past across midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Smith now on second down. Flushed out right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
First down marker at the 31.
Fire on his ass, y'all. What y'all doing?
They'll run with Thompson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Gotta be honest.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
That nigga trash.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Second quarter.
They'll try the air now with Smith, escaping the pressure right.
Look at that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
If you
give
insist.
him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. This is Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Because all I do is eat MCs.
Prescott now on second down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. A second down throw for Prescott.
Oh, come on. Come on. That's how you going to do this?
His guys will get the football back.
Float it like that.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10.
That's horrible throw.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll run it here. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Does Wiz play Madden anymore? Yeah, that's what I was asking. Doesn't stink on you. I just seen it at the bottom of the screen.
To throw on second down is Smith. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now Smith. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Taco Charlton He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. With it is Brown. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
All right,
the Cowboys are going to take
how
over
about
in great
don't
position
turn the ball
here
over this
1st and
time.
10.
Should have 14 right now.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
46.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That is true.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time.
Oh, my God, that's touchdown. Man, that is unbelievable, dog.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone.
Wide open
He's
in the
not
end
hurried.
zone.
He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points
can't
go
miss
by the
points like
wayside
that,
on that
man.
one.
We just can't do it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Hunt. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views.
Oh, that's what y'all was waiting for, me?
He did get it, but not by much.
I still like the idea of letting your tailback get you
Who needs
home.
force wins
But here,
and shit?
they let the fullback try to get the tough yard. And that's the toughest spot on the field. And he stopped for no gain on 1st down.
Back now
Put that
at
bitch in all
FedEx
caps.
Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey, back up. Let's go.
Smith on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jameis Olawale, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. And it's up and good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I see Wayne performance.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
At that moment is when you realize that you don't fuck
and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage.
That was probably the worst minute and
30
30 seconds of his life in this game. I scored 21 points in the fourth quarter, and it just started.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yo. How many minutes is in a quarter?
Look at Washington as they come onto the field.
6, right?
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
I don't know what the league is set on.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
It's 4 minutes and 49 seconds.
We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And Davis with it left side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Smith. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Smith going to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the up. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They caught me slipping.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
I see. I mean, what about the user games? Are there any user games that's not played?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
That shit made me come out.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, 46. Go.
All right. I thought he was about to say this. I thought so too. Just you heard what I heard.
Throwing here, Prescott. Flushed out right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
I'm about to say what?
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
No.
First down. They'll take this one down to about the 40.
Oh, they ain't get
it. Stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
He thought he was going to win this game.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to
no, I'm talking about Grill.
So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Oh.
The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Meanwhile, they take
a
he
shot
jumped out on me, yo.
I threw 2 interceptions in the red zone.
Complete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
But, yeah.
Now it's Smith. And the Cowboys pressure
Give
gets
DeMarcus
there this time with a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
All right, man. Look at that. Got a lot of upgrades to do.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. He's bad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how the poppin' and shaking. Got this amazing, my posse deep and I rated. We act the fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's. Bitches guess over baby. Put the bread on me. Bet on my bacon. Big it flat in the bacon. I like just roll out to Vegas. Just roll out to Vegas. Head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby.
So how y'all meet?
Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke away longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it done and spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand.
Did he date?
Look at the cash, I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all in that, you don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, yeah. Super fly for the Dumbos, plenty slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, but the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That you say you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. After life in 9/11, folks.
I'm the only one who played in this league. We talking. Oh my bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm the only game that played. You realize that, right? It must not be in Stankonia that I'm playing.
One in the hand, one in the bag, one in the hand, one in the bag.
My bad. I'm just saying, I went and looked at the schedule and I'm the only game played, so that's like this. You are talking about Stankonia, right? Advanced Stankonia?
Checking to go. I'm gone. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that.
They say give charges good for Brown.
But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I remember feeling all kites. To put in my block.
Jets.
Somebody give me a. Like the
away with the Detroit. Bears.
I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be out. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Like my beat ain't no happy, but later I'm calling the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted up at 12 and 8 that night, see how my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that checking to go. A lot of these people lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm tripping.
I'm talking about the whole league. Ain't nobody played.
Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis
Breaking
that's
out
light.
that.
Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like.
So do you wanna go ahead and advance, or you wanna give it a day? Alright, say no more.
Me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get you fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my Zip the back that like a popo. These they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Finally came for 2 weeks and they.
I did.
Walk down to Soho. One's black and the other was Mexican.
What? I did. Hey, man, you know the last time I did in advance, y'all? I hope nobody's injured. That should be fucked up. Let me look, though. I'll go look.
Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Go and get that me on. End up give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ass down.
Isaac. Your left guard. He's injured. Gorilla. You knew that? He's out for 2 weeks. Grady Jarrett. Okay. But she love you, don't cut your Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. I showed it to him, Saquon Barkley is probably why he didn't want to play. He got 1 week. Broken collarbone. Leonard Fournette out too. Sam Darnold's out. Trying to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. King of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. For real. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. You know how to clear it? Okay. Well, why the fuck am I saying? Fuck that shit. Bank account looking like yikes. Yeah, we got a bye week. Yep. Zeke is back in the lineup, but hey, Gorilla, you need a running back? I got Kareem Hunt for you. He at 91. Why you say it like that? I don't know. I don't want nothing major. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, I'm about to look.
Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion. Text some prayer hands, hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed. I've been seeing prophets, musty yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body. Say the man got me on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions not look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city.
You don't draft anyways, do you? Yeah, I just thought about that shit. Yeah, I just thought about that, dog. Let me get a draft pick then. I ain't even gonna say a 1. Even though I could. I mean, I could if you want to part ways with it. Word. Give me a kiss. Whatever, man. Stay out of it. Alright, I'm about to love you too, honey. I'm about to send you the trade, then I'm gonna jump off. I don't need Kareem Hunt. I don't need him. Zeke was just hurt for 4 weeks. So I don't need him.
And I just ate with Kareem Hunt 2 touchdowns. So he got some XP coming with him. It's all worth it, my brother. It's all worth it, my brother. India, stop. Stop, India. Go lay down. There it is. Round 1 for Kareem. There you go. There you go. So I'm about to jump off. Watch this movie with the overlay. I just sent the trade to you too. Whenever you jump on. Alright, that's what's up. Appreciate it. Like doing business. Red, you hate Nasdaq.
Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. Hold up. I just want the knowledge and the power. Hold up. Why didn't looking at me sour?
Shit, I get with y'all. I get with y'all boys. Yep.